welcome to the Upkeep for Monday, October 18th, 2021.
That's right, it's all of the magic news you need in 10 minutes or less.
And even though Innistrad Midnight Hunt just came out, we're already talking about Crimson Vow.
Yes. Literally just came out.
Yes.
But Crimson Vow's debut day is October 28th. That's when we'll get our first look at a bunch of it over at twitch.tv/magic.
Yeah, these videos are always pretty cool. We get to see a bunch of the new cards, talk with some designers, take a look at the art.
Check in with Jimmy Wong.
Yeah, Jimmy Wong will be there, of course. So super stoked to see this video and kick off Crimson Vow because Crimson Vow is going to drop on Arena on November 11th already, everybody.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Absolutely
Which
bowling
is
me over here.
Approximately tomorrow. And by the way, speaking of Crimson Vow and the release and all that kind of stuff in the pre-release, shipping and production delays, which have been impacting basically everything in the entire world, are also impacting set boosters for Crimson Vow. So those will not be available pre-release weekend. But don't worry, draft boosters, pre-release boxes, all of that is still going to be available. But set boosters in the US and Canada are expected to be delayed.
Moving on, Tybalt's Trickery is banned in Historic.
Finally!
Oh, thank goodness.
Get
They say,
outta here.
quote, because we think it is unlikely for Historic to be able to safely include a combo of this speed and consistency. Trickery plus Throes of Chaos. Tybalt's Trickery is banned in Historic.
Wow, get on out of here. I'm sick of that card in Best of One.
You know, I haven't played Historic Best of One in a while because I still vividly remember when someone Tybalt's Trickery plus Throes of Chaos me.
Absolutely.
It was a bummer.
There's other banned and suspended updates here too. Memory Lapse has been suspended in Historic. Brainstorm has moved to banned from suspended. And 5 digital-only cards are being rebalanced.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, this is the first time, of course, that this has happened because we've only had a hot minute here with these digital-only cards.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're making changes to Davriel's Withering. Remember that combo?
Yes.
So now it can only target your opponent's creature as well as Davriel's Soul Broker's third ability. Faceless Agent is going from is becoming a 2/2 from a 2/1.
Interesting.
I mean, that's very like a tiny little change.
Yeah.
Sarkin Wanderer to Shiv's second ability is now a +1 instead of a +0.
Interesting.
And Subversive Acolyte now costs 1 black instead of black and is now a 2/3 from a 2/2, which is kind of wild.
Yeah.
Also interesting about this is the fact that they're rebalancing these cards. This is obviously the first time it's happened, and they're talking about the possibility of rebalancing other cards which had to be banned in like standard or whatever, but in this case Historic, because it's going to only be digital only formats, rebalancing those cards for Historic.
Weird.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So this is what they say about it. Quote, currently we are restricting these changes to digital only cards where there'll be no conflict between a digital and a printed version of a card. We would like to expand beyond this, for example, by rebalancing previously banned cards so they can be safely returned to play in digital formats only.
My goodness.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah. That's wild. Like they could look at Oko.
Yeah, exactly.
And say, okay, Oko will be banned in standard forever.
Yeah.
But if we're going to do digital only Historic,
Exactly, yeah.
like we could just change Oko up a bit.
Make Oko playable in Historic.
Wild.
Yeah, I mean, that's obviously
absolutely mind-boggling.
is bringing up a lot of questions for people because that's pretty confusing, right? To have a paper Oko and then a different digital Oko.
Yes.
I mean, who knows what the reaction will be if that ever ends up happening, but I mean, they've got to navigate some confusing waters with that for sure.
Super, super interesting though to even see them like set this precedent.
Yeah.
Of making changes to these digital only cards.
We are so now, boys.
There are lots of secret layers dropping this October. They're available today, October 18th through November 15th. One of the big headline ones is the Stranger Things secret lair drop. It obviously has all of the kids, plus Chief Hopper, and the big bad, and a cool clue token.
I love that clue token.
It's very cool. It's the classic letters with the light bulbs.
With the light bulbs, yeah. We knew about this coming for a long time.
Yes.
So we've known it, but we haven't seen any of the cards until now. And this is part, like Megan said, of a big October Superdrop. So there's a whole bunch of them.
Yep.
So another one of the drops is Mirrodin Insanity. Great name, which is 5 artifact lands from Mirrodin with full art by DXTR.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to say this, so you can hear it through my words, but they're very cool.
Yes, they're very cool. They're like pixely, but there's a lot going on. They're awesome.
Mirrored images of each other split down the middle. That's the best I can do, everybody, okay?
There's Monster Monster Anatomy 101 with Fleet Swallower, Ilharg the Razeboar, Goblin Trashmaster, Protean Hulk, and Geseth Sun's Avatar that has this like cool weird art showing their insides by Tim the Smiths. It is very cool. I really like this one.
Yeah, the monsters are very, very neat.
Yes.
Monster Movie Marathon is my personal favorite of all of these. Beast Within, Blasphemous Act, Dismember, and Graft Digger's Cage, done with old horror movie poster art, all hand drawn by Martin Anson.
It's so cool. Like even the text on the cards is like part of the poster, like what they do.
Dismember.
It is very, very cool. Also, my personal favorite.
Yeah, I bought it today.
Yeah. I have yet to buy any Secret Lair, but maybe this one.
Maybe this one.
I always say that.
Yeah, you do.
Read the Fine Print, which has Liliana and her 4 demons in this cool like black and gold art by Ziek. Showcase Midnight Hunt, which is another one of my personal favorites.
Really good.
This is 10 of Innistrad's classic utility lands. You may remember like Nephalia Drownyard, Kessig Wolfrun, etc. In the black and white horror art from Midnight Hunt by a variety of Midnight Hunt artists.
These are absolutely gorgeous.
Really gorgeous.
It made me sad that we don't have a lot of paper play right now because these cards are absurd.
Really incredible.
Then there's Thrilling Tales of the Undead, which is pulp novel-inspired art by Faye Dalton. Also awesome. Gravecaller, Liliana Death's Majesty, and Rise of the Dark Realms.
Very cool.
I love it.
Yes. So those are all of the drops that are part of this current super drop.
Yeah.
Which ends again November 15th.
And then, surprise, surprise, this was very interesting. Amy the Amazonian was streaming on Twitch and accidentally uncovered what we believe to be new Secret Lair art for an upcoming, yet unannounced Secret Lair.
Yes, so this is a wild-looking Craterhoof behemoth.
Very strange.
Very, very strange. But it made more sense when we got to see Crater next to like a child's drawing.
Yes.
Which specifically says
drawn by Kira, age 5.5.
Yes.
And the other one is drawn by Lars Grant West, age 52.
So it seems like, and right, it seems like Lars is, obviously much more detailed.
Yeah.
It's very much inspired by Kira's.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And so it seems like perhaps for some event coming up like Child's Play.
Exactly.
There's going to be this cool set. There was also a Muldrifter.
Oh, I love the Muldrifter.
Very funny. So who knows what's going to be up with that?
That's so cool and so funny that Amazonian was playing a Momir event and accidentally made this Craterhoof token and had this bizarre art. She had no idea what was going on and then mined and found this other stuff.
Love it.
Really cool.
Yes.
Well, if you're looking for a cool event to play on Arena that's not going to break your gem bank, you can jump in. It's a new event on Arena. It's running October 14th through November 11th, and it's just like Jumpstart.
Oh.
So you're going to get 2 theme packs, smash them together, and make your deck. And yeah, it's just basically cards from Standard. So there you go.
It costs 1,000 gold or 200 gems. You can play as much as you want. Your first win gets you an uncommon card with a 5% chance of an upgrade to rare or mythic.
And keeping with spooky season, some packs are Halloween themed, like Bewitching, Spellcraft, or Dead and Buried.
Ooh, and you keep all the cards.
Yeah, so it's a nice way to build your collection. If you're looking for some more Standard cards, you can play this jump-in event.
Yeah, very cool.
Well, that's all the magical news that we have for you this week. You can check out our full-length podcast. It's called Good Luck High Five, found anywhere fine podcasts are found. And you can support this show and all of our other shows and everything we do over on patreon.com/GLHF Magic.